Good day peeps, my name is Scribbs and welcome back to Minecraft Friday Edition Weekly, whatever I decide to call this series. I honestly don't really know. It's a little hard because it's just sort of like an unorthodox series I decided to make. I actually originally only made it as sort of like a one-time thing just because I wanted to sort of sit down, chillax, and have sort of a more uncut version of Minecraft. But then it turned out that people liked it, so you know what, I'm still here. Why not play more of this? It's been a heck of a week still. I don't know why, since I started the series as well, the weeks have just been going on being stressful and eventful, I guess is one way to put it. There's always something that happens between one week and the other. But yeah, Minecraft freaky, apparently. I don't know either. It usually says some nice, lovely, like, quarantine-related motivational quote here, but no, now it's just freaky. And by the way, before we get into the sort of more uncut content of this video and like get into the deep talks and all that, I want to address the deepest thing in the room, and that is this freaking V-neck. Look at this. Just didn't really want to, you know, start the episode without addressing that. Oh, look at my house. This is my house. I completely forgot this is how I left it. It's not just like a 2-foot like a shack now. It's actually something that you could call a home. Beautiful. But I'm gonna keep going with my challenge and build this thing higher, so I don't know, maybe this won't be cozy for too long, maybe this will turn into a wizard spire eventually. But before we also really start off, I just wanna also talk about this. Look at this. An extremely moist and cold monster. I really need this. I just do. It's so hot outside, I just need a cold beverage. I take to it like a baby with a bottle. Easy. Goes down smooth. Is this how people who are like, do you even call it connoisseur whiskey drinkers, how they feel when they taste like a really good whiskey? I have absolutely no idea. But, one thing that has sort of been going on the sideline with this series is the fact that I don't record this series very often. I don't record it a lot, but I've still made a lot of comparisons between this series and its progress, and then Markiplier's Minecraft's ongoing Minecraft series, and the amount of progress he's making in that. And it's sort of because I guess I'm just a semi-competitive person, maybe. But I want to sort of see how much I can keep up with him, like in the amount of time, even though I only have like weekly recordings of this. Oh, you also dropped this? Oh, thank you. Although, oh, that could actually be a thing I could do. But I like, never mind, sorry, I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking about stuff. What the frick? That's the problem with this series. You always leave tangents, totally loose ends, and you've absolutely no idea what you're talking about. I haven't even recorded in like a big part of this week, I feel, so I still feel like I'm freaking exhausted on top of all this. Should I bring my my diamond pickaxe though? I don't know. But what I want to do is because, well, okay, I've been keeping sort of a semi-official competition between me and Markiplier's Let's Play, just a sort of like a self-motivating thing to see how much I could accomplish in any given episode. And one of those things that I wanted to do, one of those things he's actually caught me up on, is the fact that he's actually already been to hell. He's already crafted a Nether portal, so that means that that is probably also gonna be the goal of this episode, going to hell. It might not be as wholesome as like a bunch of other cool, wholesome things we could do, so I don't know if I'm gonna stick to it. But you know what, I might as well have a Nether portal somewhere, right? Might as well. What is a Minecraft game truly without a... What is a Minecraft game truly without a Nether portal, is what I wanted to say. Good God, Scribbs, tripping over your words. It's not like it's been months since I've been recording or anything. It's just me stumbling over my tongue, and that's just how it is. Some days... I don't know if I'm the one of the only like YouTubers that people that you guys know that have this sort of issue, but I still sometimes have like language block where I feel like my brain can just not for some reason keep up with English language and just speaking in general. Oh God, no! Whoa! 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 No! 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 Defend yourself, little pumpkin! No! Ow! Oh, okay. Okay. Whoa. That's absolutely terrifying. And what in God's name do I do about that? This is a problem. But yeah, that's one of the things that I wanted to talk about. Sorry, my mind is racing. It's been like a week since I recorded. Are you kidding me? Am I gonna spend my pumpkin on this? Where did I, the big idiot, freaking forget to block stuff? Did he go down any of them? Oh my god! Okay. Good fucking morning. If that energy drink didn't do me justice, that woke me up. Okay, but sorry, I guess I'm just trying to get rid of this guy. But yeah, in case you don't remember, in the last episode, I screwed up. I made a big goof, because I killed a zombie. I killed a zombie even though I said this was gonna be a 100% pacifist playthrough. So, I don't really know how to punish myself for that. Like what should I do in order to justify the wrongings I've done in my life? What should I do? That's what I've been asking, and a bunch of people actually even left some really lovely suggestions. And I say really lovely in a very, like, condescending manner, because you guys are freaking insane. You guys gave the most horrible ideas. You gave me stuff like I'm not gonna ever be able to mine wood. How in God's name am I gonna get through anything without wood? I need wood for building, I need wood for torches. What do you want me to do without wood, you freaking maniac? And then there were also people... I should probably get something other than freaking pumpkin in my inventory, there you go. But then there were other people that said that I should actually dedicate to the thing that I'm doing in real life, and that is that I should actually go fully vegan in this game. Which would mean I would have to get rid of Chimkin and Chompkin. So that is also, that's also out of the question. Chimkin and Chompkin are the only friends I have in this universe, and I need them. I need them to support me through the thin and thick. So I can't really do that. So I'm still sort of pondering that idea, like how I'm supposed to handle the whole, punishment for the wrongings I've done. But I don't know. What could you do, like, as a challenge that would be interesting? But also not crippling. I don't want to be crippled and turn this into some, like, challenge exclusive playthrough, because that wasn't the goal of this either. I just wanted to turn it into some nice, lovely, relaxing time. And now I'm just gonna have a freaking zombie groaning there in the background, because I decided to block him in. That's fine though, Skilla Boy. I'll just mine obsidian here in peace. Please don't fall in the lava. Please? 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 This is gonna take ages. The Ice Bucket Challenge? The Ice Bucket Challenge? Holy crap, that really does say something about how old this game, doesn't it? How many blocks of this do you need? Is it 10? I think it's 10 blocks, because you don't need... Yeah, you don't need the corners of the portal. I think you only need, like, the blocks actually connected to the portal blocks. So I think that'll do fine. Oh, did I lose it? No, I got it, okay. Why did I only bring so little cobblestone? What good is that gonna do me? I have no idea. Just hold down that shift, baby. I don't want to fall in the lava with my diamond pickaxe. Isn't that... Oh, wait, isn't that the signal that says, like, ooh, there's diamond nearby? I think I heard that somewhere, that, like, that specific sound effect means there's diamonds nearby. Not that I want to turn this into another freaking digging for diamonds episode. I know, I won't. Trust me. But still, I mean, if it's nearby, I'd like to get it. And since I'm already doing sort of tedious work like freaking mining obsidian, I might as well just mine a bit for diamonds. But yeah, it's been... If I seem a little bit out of it, or even like a little bit hyper, it's not just because of the energy drink or the fact that I got jump scared. I will admit, this week I have been feeling slightly out of it. I remember that I already told you guys in my driving, or like in my driving aesthetic video where I played like the racing game, I told a bunch of you guys about how I'd like failed my driver's license and stuff like that, and a lot of stuff like that. And of course that stuff stresses me a little bit, but on top of that, then the weather in my country has been changing. And that might not sound relevant. That might not sound relevant at all. This might literally sound like a crazy guy who literally just rants on about the weather for no reason. But it is actually relevant. in this particular case to explain why I'm so bogged down by it. And no, it's not because I hate summer or that the heat, oh, it makes me so tired, or like, I don't know, maybe I feel dehydrated, or it's just I'm sweaty all the time and that's why I can't record. No, it's nothing like that. But recently I was so, I guess, yeah, I think I'd say unfortunate that I experienced something that I haven't experienced properly, at least in years, I think. And that was actually the return of my agoraphobia. Now I know, for a lot of you guys, you might be like, but Scribbs, what in God's name is agoraphobia? And basically agoraphobia, the type that I have at least, is also associated with another thing that is much more easily understood, which is panic disorder. When I was a young person, younger than I am now, because I'm still probably considered young by most people, I'm only 20 years old after all, but when I was younger than I am now, which means about 11 to 30, or no, I think this specific event was around when I was 11 years old. I got locked in my dad's car. They were just going in for like sort of like a little grocery shopping, him and my sister, and I decided to stay behind the car. But he'd just gotten a new car, and this car basically auto-locked as soon as he left a specific radius of the car, so it auto-locked, and which also means you couldn't open it from the inside. And it wasn't a big deal, or it wouldn't normally be a big deal, but a lot of just emotional problems and problems that I'd had with anxiety had been building up for a long time, sort of like a pressure cooker. And at that moment, in that car, when I realized I was locked in, I couldn't leave, I felt like control was taken away from me. I had my first all-out panic attack, and the point that I would say is like the very beginning. I don't want to call it a milestone, but the beginning point, the beginning monument of what would be quite a few years of struggle with this disorder. I got a panic attack that was so scary just because it was my first time experiencing it. So scary that I actually tried to break down my dad's window with an umbrella that I had in the back seat of the car. And I know that sounds like very much like, oh god, Scribbs, are you fine now? And yeah, I'm fine now. But it was just because it was that first time. The first time you go through like a panic attack like that, or an all-out anxiety, like meltdown, that stuff is really scary. But there's a lot of stories, like, I can tell from that specific period. A lot of times where after that panic attack, initial panic attack, I got a lot more of them. And the thing that is so distinct about what I had, they didn't know it at the time, but what I got diagnosed with later on, panic disorder and agoraphobia, what's so specific about it is it's a type of anxiety, or it's basically like, what do you call it, a branch of anxiety, where if you get, or it's basically your it sounds so shit, but it's basically when you get so nervous and panicked and scared of getting a panic attack that you get a panic attack. It's as shit as it sounds. Like, I can't really put it any other way. It sucks. And I have a ton of different stories that I can tell from the different times that I experienced those different like anxiety / panic attacks throughout my teenage years. But flash forward about almost a decade, and now I'm here. I haven't had a panic attack in at least months, as I recall. Because I started getting them so commonly, I started understanding the process of like getting a panic attack, and once you understand pretty much anything, if it's depression, if it's anxiety, if it's panic attacks, you actually learn to cope with them and you learn to understand them, and they're much less scary that way. So that's why when I say months, I don't actually even remember when I had my last one, because you just sort of forget them. They don't become as impactful and traumatic as that. Like, it never becomes as traumatic or memorable as that first time you get it. Now, before I continue my story, where should I place this? Before I continue my horribly sad story about my struggles with anxiety, I guess I could build it here, right? Why don't I even have a shovel? Like, shovel seems like a thing I should be having. I'm pretty sure I actually do. I'm also, like, almost 90% sure I just put one in my chest and left. I just dumped out everything in my inventory and just said, you know what, that's it, I'm calling it a day. Please? No, I don't? Well, good thing I got freaking diamond here then. That's great, good news. I'm not gonna invest in diamond armor yet, because I don't feel like I don't have that much diamond to be able to work with that I want to spend it on that. Oh wait, yeah, that's the thing. Someone actually came up with this suggestion, and that was a pretty cool suggestion. I don't get any armor in the entire game. You know what, I'm actually gonna try that. I'm actually gonna unequip my armor, and then this is gonna be an extra challenge, because, I mean, I'm pacifist, right? If I embrace the world with love, then what do I have to fear? Okay, you know what, yeah, let's just pop some of this stuff in still. Because I still want to use this for tools and stuff later on, so there, I mean, might as well smelt it, right? Just pop up, there you go, pop a ton of that in there. But now I have so much iron and I don't need it. I guess I'm actually, this is going to be one of the only Minecraft worlds I've ever had where I'm actually going to have so much leftover ingots that I'm going to start building blocks out of it. I don't know. I should probably also check whether or not if I have flint and steel though. Or at least flint, otherwise I'll have to go dig some gravel. No, I don't. I actually don't. Oh wow. Have I not found gravel at all? Oh, maybe. I think we can also create it with, what's it called? Ooh, are we gonna, look, this might actually be something I'm gonna have to be quite good at, or maybe use some of my big engineering brain for. Because I think I can actually do it if I have just a wood block and a bucket of lava. If you know Minecraft, you probably know what I'm gonna try to do, and you'll either think, oh my god, Scribbs, you're a genius, or you'll think, no, Scribbs, that was patched freaking years ago, you're an idiot. But still, like, what's the harm? It's more interesting than digging gravel. So, I think, yeah, I prefer this idea. So I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna get a bucket of lava. But yeah, basically, flash forward to now, or actually, I think 2 days ago, I got my first panic attack in freaking ages. And it was actually sort of like a weird process of like, wait, this feels familiar. Something's going on, but I can't quite put my finger on what's happening. I remember I was just sitting, and all I felt was just, it was so hot. That's the thing in Denmark, it's just become very, very hot. I know if you live in any sort of area, like freaking California or anything, you're gonna shake your head at me like, oh, but Scribbs, if only you knew the pain we go through. Yeah, but I'm still in an apartment in Denmark. I'm Scandinavian. I have Viking blood going through me. I'm not used to this. So whenever it's slightly above 20 degrees, I start worrying that the freaking planet's on fire. But yeah, I just remember feeling so hot and like sweaty and like, oh, is this supposed to be that way? So I actually tried pacing around the room a little bit, tried going for a walk, and then I just actually felt more sweaty, I felt more gross, and I remembered actually feeling feeling dizzy, and I drank plenty of water, I like hyper drank a lot of water, and then at some point I just had to go. I just had to run to the bathroom and just dip my entire head underwater. Like, just actually fill up, like, because I have like sort of a bucket that I usually use for like cleaning and stuff. So I had to fill that up with cold water and dunk my entire head in it. And it was, I just remember, it still feels hot. Like my entire body is getting the chills, but I can still feel it. It's still there. And it's like, oh, I'm having a panic attack. And apparently this is something that I did not know, but I actually remember, or I was actually sort of in the middle of having the panic attack. Or actually it was just like sort of like the comeuppance. It felt like I was just about to have it. And then one of the last things I really did before like sort of crumbling to it was actually Googling, can heat create panic attacks? And literally the first result that pops up, agoraphobia and panic disorder is heavily affected by temperature. And because the sense of dizziness and something with like the blood pressure and also like having the higher heart rate and the sense that you can't breathe because it's too hot, it's apparently like an immediate trigger. But I've just apparently gone my entire last decade without knowing that temperature was the thing that could do that. Kind of ironic that my two achievements I've also gotten right now are hot stuff and the ice bucket challenge. Very fitting for what I'm talking about at the moment. But yeah, so that's why I had a panic attack, and I was just like, you know what? I'm not gonna record today. I'm not gonna sit back and act like, oh, you know, this has been a fantastic day, when I was literally... like, people have different responses to... Oh, sorry. People have different responses to panic attacks, and people have different, like, ways of just sort of focusing or basically going through it. The thing that sucks about panic attacks is just they're very uncomfortable, but the good thing is they always go over. So you just sit there and you wait for it to go over. You wait for it to pass, and you're just like, oh my god, just wait for it to go over. I remember I sat right here at this desk, but I actually sat under the desk, sort of like huddled up somewhere with my ice bucket right next to me. Does this count as killing you if I technically lure you out into the sun? I hope not. I still think I need wood. But yeah, I know that's sort of like a sad vision, or people like, oh my god, are you gonna be okay? But yeah, that's also why I decided on that day that like, okay, I gotta like sort of draw into myself, find out why the heck I just got a panic attack. Oh yeah, maybe this is working. But yeah, I basically decided to just give myself a nice little break. So that's my explanation. That's my very long and winded explanation as of why I just haven't been recording these last few days. So I hope that was understandable. I hope that was arguable to some people. But I will say that is the thing, though. I cannot stress this enough. I am okay now. I am not in any like... I'm not in deadly like fearing for my life or anything, panic disorder or anything. It's, as I said, because I've had panic attacks before, it's very much like a thing that's just, for me, it sucks, but it just needs to pass. Hey Wood, could you burn a little faster? Or can I actually ask a question? Are you burning lava on top, or are you no, is the fire on top of the lava? I actually think that's straight up what's happening here. Yes! Oh, this is perfect. Oh, please burn that block. If you do, I think this will work so well. Come on, do it. Do it. Maybe this isn't how you're supposed to do it. Maybe you're supposed to put the block, like, next to it. Am I wrong? Oh, well, that didn't work. That was very quick. But yeah, luckily then it's a good thing that the only thing I needed to record for today, or that I felt that, like, you know what, I can record this, was this lovely Let's Play. It doesn't take a lot of mental effort, it doesn't take a lot of stress, it doesn't like get me too hyped up or anything, except for the creeper jump scare in the beginning. But it's just a more calm approach. I like this. But this is also taking fucking ages. So, like, what is the goal here? Does this not work? Maybe I need to put it next to it. I think that's actually true. Put it like this, and then here, because if the fire attaches to this side of the wood, then that means there won't be any wood block here, and then it'll light up the portal, right? Or I could just quit being a lazy bum, and I could actually go get some freaking flint. But I'm dedicated to this now. I want to see if I can get this to work, because I remember this being like a thing that worked, like in the past. So why wouldn't it now? God, these pumpkins grow quickly. Oh hey, something's happening. Something's happening. That's good. Is it gonna be what I freaking want it to, though? That's the question. You gonna light on fire the way I want? No? Maybe? There you go. I'm just gonna make sure. There we go. Oh, God. I didn't need you to do that. I need you to light fire to the other blocks. Oh, you prick. This is like actually trying to build a fire. People think building a fire in real life is easy. No. It's tedious, it takes ages, and if you don't have the right tools, you might die before it happens. I'm gonna try something different. This is even more dramatic, but maybe it'll work. I have no idea. I have so much leftover iron, so I thought, like, why not just make a pair of, like, shears and just cut off a crap ton of leaves and then use that as Tinder. That's like the closest thing you can get to Minecraft Tinder, right? I think so. So, okay, I see you already. Yeah, you are lighting fire to stuff. Could you just do it better than what you're doing right now? This might actually be the entire episode. I might have to build my what is it, 4th or 3rd? No, I think it's my 4th floor. I might have to build that out of leaves. Just to, I don't know, as sort of a memorial to all the tinder I had to burn in order to try to make this work. There we go. A portal? Hello? Hello? Portal? Hello? It's the... What do you want? I have fire! It's the... hello, Minecraft gods! Are you kidding me? Is it because I can't know... Is it because I don't know how to build a portal? Is that why? I hate this game. I blame the game. I'm smart. I am the smartest bastard in these entire lands. Not just because I'm the only one. I am just the smartest person of all. It's just the game that doesn't work. The game betrayed me. That's the problem here. But seriously, why does that not work anymore? I'm pretty sure it did in the past. Maybe it's just because I'm doing it wrong? I don't know, but this seems like optimal gravel. Yeah, okay, here we are. Oh, you fucker. Really? You get it? Ah! No. The game's just taunting me. I'm just being taunted at this point. Is this the punishment? Is this the long-awaited punishment I get for breaking my pacifist route? I think so. The game saw my horrible deeds and it was just like, no, you know what? We'll not give him success. We don't want it. Oh yeah, I can't share you. I'm vegan. Oh wait, no, I'm not vegan. There you go. I didn't go with the vegan challenge. I went with the armor challenge. That's right, I forgot. And it's just because I want to keep animals, and it's not like they're being harmed by the industry or something. I am the entire industry. I think I know how these animals are treated. Where's my farm? Is it if I come back and my portal's lit by the thing? Come on, do it. I give up. Whatever. You win, game. You win. Game, you win. I feel nothing. Why are you like this? I don't know. But let's go! Let's go! But I actually have to cut here because I have to change shader pack. Yeah. Because the skyboxes with this one look horrible. Oh, here we are. I never thought I'd say it, but we're back in vanilla Minecraft again. Oh, ooh, look how desaturated and gross it looks. I'm kidding. The game still looks nice. It's also laggy as hell for some reason. Ooh, there is actually a fortress right over there. That's almost too endearing though, isn't it? It's almost too... It's too convenient, right? I'm looking for blocks to build my roof out of, or my second storage out of. So it's very convenient that it'll place a portal, or like, my portal so close to a Nether fortress. I don't know. Do I actually need this stuff? I should probably mine it, just for safekeepings. But I don't know. This stuff definitely came out when I stopped, when I hadn't played the game in a long time, so I don't know what this does. But I'll grab some of it just for safekeeping's sake. Even though it is right inside, like right outside my portal in the Nether, I'll still grab a few bits and carry it back. But what I really want is this. I need... You do make things problematic, don't you? Would you mind if I built my path here? Would you not blow me up in the meantime? Or would you absolutely do it? Can you shoot upwards? Is my fear. Oh god. Oh god, this is... this is high risk, very low reward. Ooh! No! Oh god, evacuate! 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 There's nothing we can do! No! Oh god! Run away! Oh. Oh god, run away! Dig into the mountains! Dig into the mountains, run away! Ooh. Oh, this thing doesn't dig this stuff nearly as fast as I thought it did. Okay. We're good though. Or are we? I don't know. I want to get rid of all this stuff. I need a trash can at home. That's really what I need. Big babby. Oh god, there's fire everywhere. Actually, oh yeah, netherrack's probably a good idea to collect too. Yeah, my shield. I can see enough down here. It's not like freaking seeing's a problem. It's not like it's too dark. It's just, oh, I really want that glowstone. But you are the cockiest of blocking me right now. I don't think he'll leave. I think it is sort of stuck there. Unless it decides to go off on its own path, its own destiny. Hopefully. Oh, maybe? I don't know. Oh yeah, they also added music to this game. Or like a music to the Nether. I forgot. I don't think, oh. It's not illegal to hit it back. It's not illegal to hit it back. As long as I don't kill it, there's no problem in hitting it back. I'm just using my trusty shovel. You know what? This is not worth my hassle. I'm gonna go over there to that building, which is probably gonna be an even worse of a task. But, you know, I'm a pioneer. So I am going to try to do it. If I even have the blocks to do it, I think I do. Hopefully. Maybe. I hope. I don't know. Oh god, if I fall, I'm dead either way. There's no way I'm surviving. I have no armor, remember? I have no armor or anything. If I fall, I am screwed. Dun. Yeah, this isn't the Mission Impossible theme that's very fitting for this. It's just sort of beautiful music, actually. Surprisingly beautiful for the Nether. I thought it would be a lot more like horrible death sounds down here. Is this also made by C418? I hope so. Or, well, it sounds like it. He has a very distinct sound to his music. Okay, yes. I'm actually gonna... oh god. Have you ever, by the way, I've just started, like, actually watching YouTubers, like, do, like PvP fighting and stuff. It's absolutely insane. Like, people use blocks to jump all over the place to get, like, a jumping height advantage or something. It's like freaking Anakin and I have the high ground situation going on, and they have water buckets they place immediately before they fall so they don't take fall damage. It's very impressive. As someone who's played this game for years but feels like an absolute plebeian when watching those guys fight, that is amazing. But yes, now I have the blocks that I so deeply desire in my heart. Just don't run out of cobblestone, Scribbs, for the love of God. And... yeah, I guess I should just... Where's like a good, satisfying spot to mine this stuff? Because I think I'm just gonna end up taking a chunk out of this building. But you know what? If I will, or if I have to, then that's what I'll do. Just mine like this. It's very silent. In the hallways of hell, it's very, very eerily silent. Alright, yeah, that's my cue. I heard a ghast and I was like, you know what? Yeah, that's right. I forgot. Still not supposed to be here. Because if even one of those shoot at my bridge, I might not be able to recover from it. Okay. So let's just be careful. Unequip the shield. For the love of God, the shield is not doing me any good. And toss away what? I actually want to keep most of this stuff. Toss away this. I can recover wood later on. Run in a straight line, Scribbs. Don't go off the beaten path. For the good love of everything, really. Ooh, yeah. You know what? I'm not risking that. Okay. God. Andesite. I don't care about andesite. No one cares about andesite. Andesite is just an irrelevant cobblestone replacement. I never... Oh, wait. There's no one here. I could get my glowstone. Ooh, am I so risky as to try to do something as mad as what I'm doing right now. I got a diamond pickaxe though, so it should be pretty quick. I'm actually gonna use, because I have quite a lot of these bricks now, so I'm actually gonna use this. I think I should have used netherrack instead. That's easier to get. Oh, but yes, this is so good. Hold shift. My pinky finger is breaking under the pressure just from me holding down shift. Whoever invented shift, or whoever decided that, you know what, yeah, there needs to be a dedicated button as to not fall off stuff. Thank you. Thank you so much. I got... Oh, no, I thought I got none of that, but I actually got a whole stack of it. Okay. Let's just go. Let's just go. Okay, you know what? This is a wholesome Let's Play. A wholesome pacifist Let's Play. And most of it should not take place in hell. So let's go back. Let's just evac. Oh, yes. Yes, I can go back to my... Oh, this doesn't look nearly as nice with a... Hello. Well, I guess this is pacifist, so I guess I'm just gonna invite you in, but this looks horrible. Just kidding, it doesn't look awful. Vanilla Minecraft definitely still has its charm, I'm not saying that. It's just, you know, it's a little bland, especially when you played the game as much as I have. Oh, but just now I can go to bed and I can just build my house. I've done the whole checklist, baby. I did the thing that I wanted to do, which was go to hell, so I could keep up with sort of Markiplier, and his Let's Play. And I got some deep talk done, which wasn't actually deep talk as much as it just was sort of an update to the situation of what's been going on at the moment. But yeah, chests. I absolutely need them. I actually also almost wanna, since I just have like a spare lava bucket on me, why not just make like a trash can somewhere? Would be pretty cool. I don't know how I should make it though. Should I just make like a lava lake outside that I can toss my stuff in? Because it doesn't help really that much if I need to throw out something and I'm on the 8th floor of this building. And I have to go all the way down to the 1st to throw it out. So, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how I manage to figure this out. But for now, I just need all of this gone from my inventory, yes. Place that there. That was quite unsatisfying to look at, but place that there. Yes. Just toss it all in for now. I tossed way more in than I actually initially wanted, but you know what, just whatever. Iron pickaxe, sure. Flint and steel, yeah. Redstone dust, yeah. And then just grab what I need. And I need nether bricks, netherrack, flint and steel maybe, because I might want to light up some stuff up there just because it looks cool. And glowstone, which I already have. There we go. That looks so much, that looks so nice. I remember back in the day when you couldn't like decide how ladders or how staircases and stuff were supposed to be placed. There was a lot of stuff like that was actually just missing from the game. Just those extra things to sort of, I don't know, I guess be more, what do you call it, detailed with design. There wasn't a lot of that, so people just had to be really creative back in the day and try to find all sorts of like remotely looking alternatives. I remember, the only thing that people did in order to create like chairs, they probably still do this, just because they haven't like added an alternative, but just putting down like a slab on the ground and then just putting signs on it to sort of make it look like a chair. Yeah, again, they probably still do that, so bad example. But there's a lot of stuff like that where they didn't have as much design freedom. So it's really cool to see how they like really gave a lot more options to the players nowadays. But at the same time, it also kind of takes me back when things just looked sort of clunky, because there just wasn't any alternative to it. But yes, I'm gonna maybe making the floor out of this was actually a bad choice. I think it could be, but I'm just afraid that I won't be able to create the entire floor with only 2 stacks of nether brick. So, no, you know what, I'm gonna make it out of wood, just to make sure I have enough. And then no one will complain. But yeah, someone did recommend me that I build it out of slabs in order to sort of spare wood. Looking at you, guy, thank you so much for your help. That actually did save me quite a bit, so genuinely thank you. Which way should this twist, though? I want to sort of take a look from the outside. Oh. There we go. I want to take a look from the outside because I still want to make it my crooked tower, my own personality-filled crooked tower. Ooh, I see. I'm gonna build it this way out, I think. Maybe like more horizontally? I don't know. Thank you, Chimkin and Chumpkin. I don't know where you freaking start placing all those eggs from. I'm not feeding you. So whatever. I changed my mind. I'm gonna build this out of nether brick. I'm very good at sticking to my decisions. I am very, I'm always decisive, always, you know, I never get choice paralysis or anything and the like. No, never. I never make a choice and then immediately wonder what if I pick the other choice, and then I get, regrets and worries immediately that, like, thinking of the life that could have been if I just made that other choice. No, never happens. I'm actually gonna try to do something weird, something quirky. You know what I mean? You know that feel when you just want to be like quirky? Haha, quirky. But I actually want to make like a hellish balcony. If that makes any sort of sense, that's actually what I want to try to do. Okay, this might require a bit of maneuvering though. because I wanna create a balcony on sort of both sides to make it sort of stick out. But I don't know though. Maybe this is gonna require some big brain creative interior design on my part, I think. Should probably also put some lighting up here so I don't die, because if a monster spawns in my house, there's very little I can do about it. It's actually scary. Like, my only defense against any sort of home invaders is them not getting in the first place. So, well, okay, I will say I guess that's also sort of a defense. I have many floors in my building. I can afford to evacuate from one of them, and that amount will only increase by the day, so... Yeah, but this is gonna look cool though, I think. If my mind serves me right, this is gonna look cool. Nether brick wall. Can't I make fence though? Like just regular fence? Is there a way? Wait. Okay, this is weird. Do I need to... How do I get regular nether brick then? It says that like there's a recipe where I just need like basically the ingot or like singular brick. How do I get that? I need to smelt netherrack? What? I have never heard of such lunacy before, but I want to try it. Just because it's new and interesting and I have never done this before. I know I have some brick or brick wall that I'm not going to use, but still, I did not know you could even do that. I don't have a lot of netherrack. Well, that's annoying. But I hopefully this'll do fine. I don't need that much fence. So I hope. Do I not have any coal? Is there no coal in these? Oh yeah, there is. Okay, there you go. That's better. Yeah, nether brick. And then I need one more, and will that give me 6? Because if that'll give me 6, I'll be really happy. Please? Pretty please? Pretty please? Pretty please with cherry on top? Yes. Okay, yeah, that'll give me enough, I'm pretty sure. Never mind, I suck at calculating. I have to go down and make more. God damn it. Okay, whatever. Whatever. There we go. Nice. Look, now I have like a hellish little weird, funky, like, what do you call it, balcony. It looks cool, I think. And I can just sort of stand here and look into the night. I know I could put up more fence, but I want to keep this open. Like a breathing space. And let's be honest. No freaking spider on Earth is gonna come up this high. That's just not gonna happen. I don't believe you. If you claim that's what's gonna happen, I don't believe you for a second. So, all I need to do now is just build the walls. But again, I have no reason to actually build, like, or basically fill every one of them with walls. I can just sort of keep it open. Sort of like a ancient Greek, not a Colosseum, but an ancient Greek, like, building. I don't know what they're called. But where it's just a building that's basically consisting or made of columns. And that's it. There we go. Looking nice. Why do I keep putting them wrong? Look at that! That looks so nice now. I know this looks weird. It looks kind of like my... I was about to say my house has waves, like the haircut, but no it doesn't. It just has like lines. But the reason I'm actually leaving that is because I have a pretty cool idea for something like I might actually build for the next episode when it comes to like the next floor. I will have absolutely forgotten. I guarantee you that, and I'll build something completely different than what I'm envisioning at the moment, and it'll look even dumber. But I feel like that'll only add to the aesthetic, and plus it'll also add a bit of intrigue to the fact that you might never know what that floor was actually supposed to look like in my mind's eye right at this moment. But still, I want to look at it from the outside. Does it look cool? Does it? Does it? And then that could be like my alchemy floor if ever I get alchemy stuff. In retrospect, it's not. It's much cooler from the inside. From here, it actually just looks sort of derpy, especially because, yeah, it just sort of looks like a tumor that's growing out of the building. You know what? Wait, no, don't downplay myself. I can fix this. Just add this. I have a ton of this, a ton of slabs. Slabs are really useful for conserving, like, building blocks. I think I have no idea if that'll make it look better or not. It might make it look absolutely horrible, but I have no idea. But still, I created a nether floor in my house, and I'm pretty happy. I actually like the idea of every building in my house having sort of like a purpose, or if not a purpose, because there's not that many purposes you can have in Minecraft when it comes to rooms, at least just sort of like a theme going on with them. And this is my nether house. So who knows, I can just grow nether warts or something up there at some point if I decide that I want to do that. But yeah, the clunkening clumsiness that is my house continues on for yet another week. It survives. How far up and how tall will this building eventually be? I have absolutely no idea. It might grow to be the tallest building in the entire world, or it'll just turn out to be sort of like a, I don't know, maybe a short, stubby, gross creation of mine. I have absolutely no idea. But yeah, that was really fun. God, I really needed that. I know that I still talk like I'm all like happy-go-lucky and stuff, and like that might seem like I'm faking it, especially since I just talked about the fact that a couple of days ago I had a panic attack. But again, it's just sort of like to state a thing, or it's sort of like to really explain that it sounds bad. Of course, panic attacks are not fun in any way, and if you get a panic attack, you should definitely sort of decouple. You should stop what you're doing and try to reevaluate. Okay, why did I get a panic attack? What makes me so anxious and stressed out at the moment that could lead to the circumstances that lead to me actually getting a panic attack? That's stuff you need to take care of in order to not screw over your mental health. But it's not something that like traumatizes me anymore. I think it just tells me a little bit about how that like I might have been a little bit more stressed as of late and stuff. So that's why I decided to take a little bit of a break off of the 2 days recording schedule. Another important news to give before I actually end off this episode is that I don't even know if there'll be more videos by the end of this week. I don't know, because unfortunately the time where I had to take the break was in the middle of a prep work period. I needed to have a bunch of videos recorded, or that was the plan, because in the next week, or in the weekend actually, I'm going to a party, or sort of like a family reunion in the other side of Denmark, so I won't be at my work platform. And also, I'll be going to one of my friends' high school graduation, who's a year younger than me, so I'll be going there and celebrating with them their party and the fact that they graduated from high school. I'm not gonna shout out them, but you know who you are if you ever see this video. But still, so yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit AFK, but don't worry. I just wanted to get that out of the way and to say I'm not dead, I'm not gonna die, everything's fine. I just need to take a little bit of a break to not only take care of my mental health, but I also need to take, or at least not take a break, but just slow down a little bit to take care of myself. But also slow down a bit because, yeah, I have non-YouTube stuff to do, so that's sort of the stuff that happens. But yeah, this episode was extremely rambly. I hope you were able to keep up with it. So sorry that I was sort of all over the place. But still, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and remember to take care of yourselves better than I've been doing as of late. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.